Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to Freedom Fridays. I'm so excited you're here. I am just getting started, getting us set up, which means I got about 2 minutes to give you the rundown of what's about to happen here. So first, if you're new, welcome. I'm happy to meet you. If you are joining live, make sure you take a second and say hello in the comments. If you are joining on the replay, make sure you take a second and say hello in the comments. This is a conversation. This is about us Black women getting together to be intentional about creating more rest and fun in our schedule every single week because we know that it's very easy for us to prioritize work. We've been doing that for a long, long, long. We've never had a hard time making sure that work gets done. But I want us to practice putting just as much energy into making sure we get rest and fun done, that we get to live our lives. And this is one of the main steps, or one of the first steps that really just brought us into this place of quit being a strong Black woman, of actually living our soft life, of not being on all the time, of not working 10 times harder to prove our worth. Because guess what? We're not proving ourselves to anybody. So this session that we do every week, this co-planning session, is to take those themes from just being themes and actually making them into action that we live in our lives every day. So here's what this is going to look like. First, we're going to work on our list of rest and fun things that we can do and schedule into our calendar. Then we're going to look for some events and different ways that we could do those things. Then we're going to celebrate our wins from the week because we don't pat ourselves on the back often enough. And then we're going to work on actually setting up our schedule. And once we have our schedule set up, then we're going to wind down for the weekend and actually remind ourselves, our nervous system, our body, that it's time for us to rest. So that is exactly what we have planned today. I look forward to doing all of those steps with you. Definitely some of my favorite things to do with us every week. So, again, if you are here, make sure you say hello in the chat so I can say hello to you. Okay, so I'm getting all my stuff together. Can you guys see? I'm in a different location today. I've been checking out new places for vibey locations, and I am here at the work club. Let me tell you, this is what I love about Black women. Okay, so I just met Olivia at the work club, and she was like, "Girl, that spot over there would be a good spot for you to do your lashes." I said, "I know, but that woman is over there, and I don't know if she's leaving." And she was like, "Well, if she leaves, do you want me to help you get the spot?" I said, "Of course." Listen, when that lady started packing up her stuff, she was over here to this spot ready. Like she was wanting from me. She got up, gave me the look, and I was like, okay, I'm moving. It just makes me so happy because we show up for each other. And the more that we keep doing that, the more that we keep connecting, like we are going to be the most powerful group of people on this planet. And that gets me psyched because we get to change the world by that and change the world in a way that actually promotes us loving ourselves and living our best life rather than being the workhorses of America. So okay, I'm off that soapbox. But yes, Olivia was amazing. I'm gonna try and show it to you because you know I use my camera. So this is the work clothes. Super cute, super vibey. You can see I got my setup here so I can see you guys. And Olivia is over there on the other side, but I can't see her from where I am right now. But she helped me get this amazing spot. So I'm doing a shout out to her because she deserves it. Another Black woman helping a Black woman. It just gets me excited. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Hello. Hey, Marissa. I'm so glad that you could join today. Thank you for saying hello. You guys, this is another amazing Black woman to collaborate with. If you're not on my email list, I just proposed, or not with a ring, but to Marissa. Well, if I could start collaborating with her to share some of her content in my emails, I do a weekly newsletter that shares different content about this journey to quit being a strong Black woman, encouragement for Black women, and then travel for Black women because we know that travel is one of our main self-cares. Okay, so that's what I do in my newsletter, and I was so excited when Marissa graciously accepted to be on my newsletter with me. So I'm so excited. If you're not on my newsletter, when you join, when you get the worksheet, oh wait, which side is it? This side. If you if you get the worksheet, that will give you access to my newsletter as well. She's got some amazing content, and this week was the first week I shared it. So excited to be able to start sharing some of her amazing content with you guys. Which reminds me, I didn't remind you to get the worksheet. Remember, I updated the worksheet. It's got the habit tracker and some of everything that we're going to do today. It's got it all in that worksheet. It's completely free. Just head over to Freedom Friday site, yourdreamstrategist.com, and it'll send it right back to you in the email. Okay. So, okay, let me look at this. You are organization goals as an entrepreneur after that. Thank you. I'm working on it. You know what? I think it's that digital nomad thing. You know what? Okay, here's another thing. I haven't done a video about this, but I'm going to. But thank you for saying that. For one, it's that minimalist life, it's that tiny house life, added to traveling and being able to just like turn everything on and start doing the stuff at the drop of a dime has really has really challenged me to um condense my workspace down. I love my little digital office, y'all. All of this fits in my one little Target bag. All of this fits right here. Right here. So yes, that's what it is. I'm glad. I appreciate that you recognize my passion to make that work. And yes, I'm glad that you're honored. I'm so happy to have Marissa on my to be sharing on my newsletter as well. And yay, Marissa is also here as well. Yes, welcome you guys. I'm so excited that every single one of you guys is here. So, okay. Now, last week, the last couple of weeks, we've been adding in our rest and our rituals and rhythms. That's what it was, our R&R check-in. And we're going to do that. I'm going to do that on the spreadsheet. So start thinking about, did you do your rest and fun this week? And here's the thing, if you didn't, no judgment. Like, I get it. Sometimes it's a really busy week, but the goal is to, if we could get to that 80% rule where 80% of the time we are prioritizing rest and fun. And then that's a good jump in itself because you might be at that place where you're not prioritizing rest and fun at all. So to get to 80%, listen, that's amazing. And then once we get to 80%, then we'll work on what I percent. But if today you had 0% or last week you had 0%, today you got 1% more great rest and fun, that's a good thing. And next week is 2%, that's a good thing. Even if next week is still 1%, it's still a good thing. So this is a journey. This doesn't happen overnight. We didn't become workaholics. We didn't become the workforce of America overnight. Like, so getting out of that is not going to happen overnight either. So don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to make that progress. So that being said, let me go ahead and um, while I'm doing that, or actually, duh, before we jump into the check-in, I want to know what wins are we celebrating for this week? You guys, I got some good wins for this week. So start putting your wins in the chat. What wins are you celebrating? I cannot wait to celebrate with you. A couple wins that I'm celebrating. Let me share my screen because listen, when I tell you I'm excited, I can't. I'm so excited. Don't make fun of me because I'm so excited. I'm such a nerd, and I'm not even mad about it, but I'm excited. Okay, so you know that I've been working on my website. One of the things that I had to go back and do was that I had to clean some stuff up because let me tell you, y'all, I had mistakes from here to Texas of like, okay, does this link go to the right place? Does this go to the wrong place? And I promised y'all I was gonna do a work with me. Um, like a listing of all my offers. So this is where that Wednesday video, this past Wednesday, I talked about asking myself the question, how do you know when you've gone too far with pushing yourself? And how do you know, like, it's a good time to push yourself so that it can actually give you the space and you need to do the other things? And this has been one of those times where I'm glad I set aside space to really buckle down and get this done. I'm calling this an 8-day sprint. So it started on Tuesday, and on Friday, and I've already got some stuff done. So I love how my website is going. Some things look. I love when I look at it at different ways, different times, because then I see, oh wait, I need to change that. I just got a brand new webinar done for you guys, and I'm excited to launch that out. The Work With Me page, that was the thing that I had been really working on. And you guys, I recognize that I can share some of the power statements, like some of the results that I've been getting with my clients. It's not that I didn't think that I could share it before, I just didn't know how to share it. So sharing people's power statements, like this is who I am beyond my job title, is a huge, huge thing for me. So I love being able to add that on the website. Listen, I got a lot of wins this week. I got, I love being able to show these are the actual headshots of some of the people that I've worked with. And yeah, can you tell my face is starting to hurt from smiling so much? Getting all my offers on here, like getting some other things that I'm testing, and then I also have a new email series where, like, when you join my email series now, you'll also get this free email course that comes with being in this community. So, listen, wins for days, wins for days. I'm really excited about how this website is coming along. Um, I also I mean, so this will actually take you back to my YouTube channel. You could get the webinar, you could get the Freedom Friday stuff. Like I'm really excited about how all of that is coming together. So yes, can you tell I'm excited? So that's a win. That's my huge, huge win for me. Like I can't stress that enough. So uh, that's that's like 5 wins in one. Let me see, what else am I celebrating this week? I have 4 collaborations scheduled for next week. All Black women. I'm really excited about that. I'm excited. The first one is a live stream on Monday. So I think I told you guys already. I'm really honored to announce that I'm going to be speaking at Exodus Summit, and so we're going to start promoting it on Monday. And so me and my co-speaker are going to do a live stream on Monday where we talk about like our move abroad journey, because I really haven't shared that much on this channel. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, so we're going to share like the pre stuff to what we're going to talk about in Exodus Summit. So yeah, that's going to be Monday, and then on Thursday I'm recording 3 different collaborations. One is going to be with Shari Caston. She is a uh, travel blogger, or no, a travel content creator, and she's going to teach us how to get brand deals with the tourism board, like another way to get paid to travel. Come on, I'm all about that. Okay. And then I'm going to talk with Mahogany Alberton. She's going to teach us how to travel on points and how to use your credit card. And that's the thing that's kind of scary for me, because as someone who went through and paid off all my debt, and I used the Dave Ramsey mindset, he's he doesn't he doesn't have any gray into that. He doesn't really teach you how to leverage credit, but Mahogany is going to teach us how to leverage credit so that we can travel more and have more time and money for self-care and all of those things. So that's another good one that's coming up next week. And then I'm also going to be doing a collaboration with um, uh, Lord Whitney. I was going to say, Lord, I'm blanking on her name right now. Whitney from the Impostrix podcast. We're going to be talking about how to have good time management without like sacrificing everything else, without sacrificing our peace in the midst of that. So I've been doing all my research and my notes and stuff for that this morning. So that's another huge, 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 huge win. I got some huge wins this week, y'all. Yeah, what else? Oh, and then if you don't know, I have a second business with my best friend. She does functional art and she is amazing. Like she can pick up a paint brush and just do amazing things. And while we both went to school for fashion design, I can't do the things she does. My art comes out in the business administration. So I do like a lot of our strategy and all of that kind of stuff. So we are working on launching a new website, and I've been working on the Shopify site on that, and I've been making some really great progress. All of those wins sound like business things, but they are also empowering some really big dreams for me. So I can't help but be excited about them and knowing like in the midst of this sprint, I'm also really excited about this next season of I'm going to Denver and for 12 days at the beginning of November. I have some trips coming up. I love the holidays with my goddaughters. Some really good things to help me get my tiny house done. I got a lot of wins, so that's it. That's all the things, okay? So yay, so many things, okay? All right, so I told you all of my wins. I want to know what your wins are so I can celebrate them with you as well. Okay. Oh, we got so many comments in the chat. Let me look at those. Okay. But don't forget to tell me your wins too. Okay, good. Y'all, I love it. Y'all get into it. Okay, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, Marissa. Yes, so glad to see all of you. Likewise. Okay, let me see. I was late. Rashidat, I hope you are okay. And all of the card stress of last week got settled. Big hug to you. Marissa, thank you so much for remembering that. I'm so blessed. I'm very grateful that the card stuff has been settled. I haven't received the new card yet, but that's okay because I told them to put it on pause. I wasn't going to be using it anytime soon anyway, but that's part of what scares me about credit. And I'm excited to really learn from Mahogany about how to leverage it and how not to be scared of it. Because if we're scared of it, it's a master of us. And I don't want anything to be a master of me. So I want to be able to leverage all of it, especially if I can leverage it to travel and make, like, get the hacks to make my dreams happen. So I really appreciate you remembering that. Yes, it's all figured out. Thank you so, so much. Okay. Y'all, I asked for help. Girl, what you asked for help for? Tell me. I missed that. Did I miss what you asked for help for? Yes, because I want to help. If you, whatever you need help with, I got you, girl. Just tell me what it is. I love it. Okay. Oh, I see what it was. What did you ask for help for? That is a great thing to be celebrating because it is hard as heck to ask for help. Get it, girl. I'm so proud of you. That's a huge win. I got it now. I got it. Congratulations. Because you don't have to do it all. You don't have to be a superwoman. Come on, Marissa. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. So that your website is looking incredible. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have been making my own website for, gosh, 2018, 2017 now. I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of it. Especially because I've done it on so many different platforms. So I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, and if y'all got any tips to help me make it better, if you see something not working, tell your sister, okay? So I can fix it. Because that's the other thing. Trying to make sure everything works together is a whole job in its own. Rashida, we need some tips on self-promotion if you'd like to share. Ooh, I would definitely love to share that. Tips on self-promotion. You know what? I actually have a whole list of what I do for every video that I put out. And I am working on a series that's called, I literally just wrote it down. How to work less and live more as an entrepreneur. And I have at least two people that I want to get as guest speakers on. One that's going to help us get monthly content. She plans it all out. All you have to do is plug in. your like niche, like plug in your talks. If you know what your main talks are and you got your messaging down, man, Manu's templates are perfect. I've been in her membership for a year now. It's amazing. I'm actually about to pay for it for the year. It's so worth it. It simplifies getting out content on a regular basis for short form and like social media, while you're also working to do your YouTube stuff and how they can work together. So that's one. And then the other person, if you don't have your messaging down, she's a good person to talk to, and she helps you get a sales funnel so that you can automate some of the tasks that we do because we do a lot of things as an entrepreneur. So Marissa, if you have specific questions, let me know. If there are a lot of questions, I might just make a full out series of this. I've been thinking about doing that, so let me know. But I will definitely write down self-promotion tips for self-promotion. Okay, so the quickie that I'm going to share with you right now. Let me just share my screen. Get your screenshot ready so that you can screenshot this, okay? Let me open it because you know I got it in my in my planner. Uh, so it's called YouTube release tasks. This is what I do every time I release a video. So I have a list of what I do. So it's simple things like the video. Watch the video the whole time through, the whole ways through after I've posted it. Write a comment on it and pin it to the video. Share it to Facebook, share it to LinkedIn, share it to Pinterest, share it to Threads, add it to my LinkedIn bio, send out an email with it. And that's where I share my weekly newsletter. I'm also going to be um, setting up a blog on my website because the more that Google knows about what you talk about, the more that you'll rank higher in search results and people will find you organically, even on Google. And Google also owns YouTube. So that's a simple way to start connecting all of these things together. And then I have a couple groups that I'm a part of, so I share it to them. So I share it to the Atlanta Solopreneurs group. I share it to this is Creator Fast Track, which is a YouTube group, the first YouTube group that I've got in. I gotta be honest. Stephanie's program is better. I wish I'm working on getting myself into that group. And then I share it to my Instagram stories and I post the link back to it. I haven't done this yet. I need to create a highlight on Instagram for all my link backs to YouTube that it's all in one highlight and people can scroll through and watch my content from that way. And then I also posted in the Exodus Summit group. So if you haven't yet, screenshot this. This is my quick answer to your question, Marissa, how I do promotion every for and now I do this for all my pre-recorded videos. I do quite a bit of this as well for my live streams, but I definitely do every single one of these steps for my pre-recorded. For my live streams, I don't do some of these because some of them, like sometimes the live stream link doesn't work the same way as the pre-recorded ones. But yes, all of the things that I do. Okay. So let me know if you got other questions. I will definitely make sure I go back and answer them. Okay. All right, cool. Yay. I love being able to share. Please, y'all. I will share whatever things I've learned in the midst of this. Okay, the way I be pasting and scraping together things behind the scenes, this is inspiring to me to create a strategy. It's simple. Once you get the strategy and you can reuse it over and over again, it really makes things easier. This part about like how I do the video production is all Ecan Live. And it's taken me some time to figure out how to do it. There's an amazing creator that I follow for her. She does a um, she does a live stream, a huddle up every week that I love joining. So if you're interested, let me find her so that you can join her. Okay, here she is. Heather Ramirez. Okay, this is not the channel. I don't think this is the channel that she does the huddle up on. She has multiple channels. Okay, no, yes it is. Yes it is. So if you come here, the Wednesday huddle up. She's actually the person that I got the idea for the check-in. She does it as a scoreboard, and I was like, ooh, I don't like the way that feels. We're not doing a scoreboard. But she teaches some really good ways to use Ecamm to create an amazing production for your live stream. Y'all, I just been figuring it out little by little, step by step. So I'm sharing with you what I got, and you don't have to do it all. We don't have to do it all. We just got to do the parts that feel good. Hey, Key. I'm smiling so big too. These ones are incredible. Yay! Thank you for celebrating with me. I'm very excited about them. Yay for the wins. It makes me happy. All the yays, all the celebration. I love it. Kina, Kina, yay. I love it. Okay, so hopefully you got that screenshot, Marissa. If not, of course you can that was at like a minute. The timestamp was like 22 minutes in if you want to come back to the video and screenshot it then. Okay. Let me see. These are great tips. I like my own videos and watch them and always kind of embarrassed. It's empowering knowing that you do it too. Oh, girl, don't be embarrassed. Also, too, like, don't look at it to critique yourself. Look at it to see when are people getting excited about something that you said. Can you make a whole video off of that? Is that something that, you need to talk about more often? Um, I look at it for things that I want to remember because we talk about so much stuff in it, and I don't always get a chance to write everything down. So sometimes I try to just remember the timestamp and then I go back and watch that part and get the details. Um, if there's something that if I want to do I also need to be doing this. It's not on my list, but I need to add it. Share your video to the community on YouTube and like pull out a part of your video that's like, okay, so like this video, when I share it to my community, I could say, "Ooh, if you're looking for some tips to really level up your live stream or to level up your self-promotion, here, check it out at this timestamp of this video." So then you're giving people a reason, different reasons that are maybe different from the reason you created the video or the live stream specifically. That's actually really good for live streams so that people can know all of the different nuggets that you have talked about in the live stream and you can promote it that way as well. So, okay, listen, I'm getting all into it, y'all. This is what happens when we get on coaching calls because I I can one of my superpowers is, and my best friend was like really like drilling this into me last night is that I can take what it feels good for you and blow it out in a way that allows you to create a whole business strategy that feels relevant for you rather than just doing what everybody says you have to do. Not everything for everybody, and not everything for every platform. And you don't. Not everybody has to use the platform every way. Like you get to figure out what works for you. So I'm sharing what's been working for me and some other things that I'm doing. Like I was about to try and make myself start doing two pre-recorded videos a week. I decided that's not going to work. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'll have my this on Fridays, and then on Mondays, if I want to do a live stream collaboration, I'll do those on Mondays. But um, I'm just gonna use my pre-recordeds on Wednesdays, and I'm going to actually start adding in shorts more often. So one of the things I really like to do is take these longer form videos and cut them down. Or if it's a topic that I couldn't cut it down and like didn't work right, I could still take that topic and do a really short video on it, but at least I already know what the topic is and what I already talked about, and I don't have to figure it out. So a lot of different ways to repurpose the content. And I feel like using the different functionalities allow me to bring in people well rather than trying to just push myself to do more. So yeah, I really try to get strategic about it. And girl, ain't nobody worry about your typos. Ain't no typos in here. I don't even see typos. Typos are not real. So yes, don't you worry about your typos. So okay, I just gave y'all a whole bunch of stuff. Again, sometimes I love that I don't know what's going to happen on this. Sometimes it's just literally sharing what it is and magical things happen. So let's see. I am also ending my time as a VA and pouring my energy into my coaching. I am also terrified. Okay, that's a big change. Congratulations. I know you're terrified, but let me say congratulations. That's a very interesting transition. I would love to hear what inspired it. And it's terrifying, but this is how I think about terrifying things. It's like getting on a roller coaster. Roller coasters are supposed to be fun, but you also know you're about to do this extremely deep, like you're going up this amazingly high hill where birds can run into you and craziness, and then you're going to drop in 3 seconds. And that whole experience, while it is exciting, it is also terrifying. It's that combination of thrilling, and I can imagine that's what you're experiencing right now as you're letting go of being a VA and stepping into coaching. But get excited. I'm excited for you. Listen, if there's anything that I can help you with, I know you already have your anti-superhero call scheduled, or you already got that. So we could talk about that. And we could also get on an intensive and work on a strategy for you as well if you're interested in that. No pressure. No pressure at all. But yes, girl, like this is exciting. This is good. Let me see. I'm also dipping my toe back into grant writing, which is what I used to do. Again, terrified. Amazing, amazing things. We need more grant writers. Again, for my other business, I might have to be hitting you up to see how we can work together. Listen. And here's the other thing that was really amazing about this week. I love working with my friends, but one of my friends asked me to do her website for her. And I was like, okay, cool. She was like, I'm not allowing you to do this for free. How much are you going to charge me? And I said, I have absolutely no idea. And she pushed me. She pushed me. She pushed me. She pushed me. And I named a price. And she was like, no problem. It is imperative that while I love bartering for things, I would rather I pay you for your service, you pay me for my service, because there's something that is amazing about seeing the money hit your account. It is self-efficacy in action. It is reminding you, especially because we also say our friends and family don't support our business. That's not true. I've seen so many of my friends and family support my business. So, yes, that means, well, yes, Marissa, when I come and ask you about grant writing, know how much it costs, okay? So I can pay you. All right. So many things. Okay. I love this. Okay, your VA clients were blessed to have you, but I am so glad that you're pivoting in a direction that aligns with you more. That's a very amazing statement. I love that, Martha. I love that so much. Thank you for saying that. Yes, I'm unlearning servitude and realizing being a VA has been reopening that wound. Let me tell you, when I first decided that I wanted to start a business, my first thought was I could do administrative work because I'm amazing at it, like a rock star at it. But there was some part of me that was like, this doesn't feel like it's something that's going to bring me joy or something that I want to do with my life. It feels like it's just enough to get by, just enough to get me out of the old situation, and I didn't want that. So I really resonate with that. So I thank you for sharing that, and thank you for taking a second to hear yourself, to hear your body, and say, this is not, while this was enough to get me started, and I'm grateful for the start that it gave me, this is not my life, and I'm excited to keep moving forward. Like, wins. Such amazing wins, Marissa. Like, come on. This is so good. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for, yes, closing that wound, healing it over. Okay, there was another analogy that I heard about wounds. Sometimes what we do with our wounds, instead of actually allowing them to heal, we just allow them to kind of stay open. And sometimes a a layer, it's called proud wound, layer of skin can uh, heal or could grow over that wound. And if we don't actually allow the wound to heal the right way the first time, like get down in there, get the infection out, work on healing it, that wound, every time we touch it, will continue to hurt because it hasn't officially been healed. It's just got a layer of skin, actually not protecting it. And the way that you have to heal a prior wound is that has to be cut open again. And I feel like you just allow that wound to be cut open again so that it could be healed properly this time, and that you're never going to have to feel that again. Like you're going to have freedom from feeling that servitude and say, this is not about servitude. And I'm not doing anything that makes me feel that way. I'm moving forward. Now the black woman who helped me out, she's leaving right now. I didn't get a chance to live to her, but she's amazing. Okay. But yes, so I'm so proud of you for that. Like, please know this is amazing, an amazing, amazing step. Okay, I love it. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that. All the love, all the things. Y'all, so many amazing wins. I love these wins. Marissa, thank you so much for sharing your wins. If you guys have wins, share those as well, okay? I'm excited to celebrate every single one of them with you. Okay, so while you guys are continuing to share your wins, let's go ahead and start adding ooh, adding our stickers to um the rest and fun check-in form. Okay, listen. Okay, here we go. So I got this up on my screen. Let me share it so we can all see it. And I want to do it. Here we go. Okay, let me see. Current application, no window, gesture blocking. Oops. So this is me trying to remember how to do this. Entire screen, current application. Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay, I do. There it is. Okay, so you can see it now. All right, and I still have She Grows. All right, so if you have made some time to prioritize rest and fun this week, then I want to give you a sticker for it. Today is September 20th. And I want you to see this as positive affirmation for you taking the time to actually prioritize rest and fun. And you said to yourself, while I could continue to push myself to do more, instead, I'm actually not going to do that. I'm actually going to say, nope, today I'm going to rest. And this is what it looks like. And if you've done that this week, you get a sticker for it because I want to congratulate you. I want to celebrate you for that. I know it's not easy. It's not easy. Like there are days when I'm like, I know I could do more, and I'm also choosing to not bulldoze myself to do more, and not just choose not to bulldoze myself, but actually celebrate myself for prioritizing myself. So that's what we're doing with the stickers. So let me see. So before I did my sprint this week. Actually, that's not even true. Even during my sprint, yesterday I went dancing last night. You see on my stories, I was doing some line dancing. I did stepping last night too, but I was more, I don't know, last night I didn't feel like partner dancing as much. I just kind of did a couple line dances and then I called it a night because that's what felt good for me. So that's my win. That's my rest and fun for this week. So every time that we do that, I am going to give us a sticker. Now, let me go back over here so I can see what's going. I love this. Marissa said, I just love stickers, girl. I love stickers too. Like we should all get stickers all the time. So why not allow us to get stickers for our rest and fun? So if you have any wins, listen, let me do this so I don't have to move this far. Okay, there we go. If you are celebrating yourself, and we're going to celebrate you too for, adding in rest and fun for your week. And here's the thing, if you think it needed to be like 3 hours, stop lying to yourself. Stop letting, um, stop letting hustle culture, toxic productivity, stop letting that win. Instead, just saying, I chose for 5 minutes to say, um, I am going to step away. I'm going to take a walk and just take a deep breath. That's a win. That's rest and fun that we should celebrate. Because if you start doing that 5 minutes one week and then you add it to 2 times a week. That is building on all the things, okay? So make sure if you're celebrating that, I want to add, and you want to be, if you don't want to be added to the check-in, that's fine too. But I hope that you've taken some time. Okay. All right. Oh, I love that. Oh, good. Did you guys see the other thing with my journal? Oh, and I got stickers falling off. I've been adding more stickers, so I got these cute ones. So now I got to get some from Marissa. I got some space on here, Marissa, so I could add some stickers. So let me go look. I have to go look on your website so I can start getting me some stickers to put on my thing. All right, so while we're doing that, if anybody wants me to add them to the check-in again it's for positive affirmation, for prioritizing time, um, to have rest and fun this week, I would love to add you. I would love to give you a sticker. Okay. All right, so while we're giving you time to put that in the chat, I am going to go ahead and move on to the next step. All right. So we talk about having a list of rest and fun. Oh yes, Marissa, I can definitely add you. Let me go back really quick and do that. Yes, because I don't want to pressure anybody to be added, but if you want to be added, then I got you. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to head over to YouTube. I'm going to go to Marissa's profile. Actually, I think I have you saved over here. Because I try to watch your girl, I try to keep up with your videos. You got such good content for now. Okay, so then I can save your image. Okay. Mm, let's go here. And then I'll come back here and, whoop, and then I'm gonna do it like this. See, I'm learning how to do this better. Every week I do a little bit better. It didn't quite work. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, come on. Hi. There we go. There we go. Okay. So then Marissa, and then let me add in your picture, love. Yay. Yeah, look, I'm excited giving you a sticker. I'm probably just as excited about giving you a sticker as you are about receiving a sticker. Come on, beautiful lady. Yes, I love it. I love it. All right. So Marissa, you already said um, you've been doing wrestling fun today, this week. Here's the thing, y'all. It's not about how much. Like, it's the fact that you're starting to actually make time for this, because it's really easy to not. Listen, Marissa just got her first sticker. Come on. I got Marissa is sold out. Oh man. So I can't buy stickers yet? Okay, well, Marissa, you're gonna have to start telling us when you get more stickers so that we could go, listen, you could be doing, please start doing videos about your stickers and why you chose that one so I could go buy my stickers and I know I could be notified when to go buy mine. I'm really good. I need notifications. If I gotta go track it down, I'm gonna be late. So please let us know when you restock, okay? I love it. Okay. So, and then Marissa, do, should I be adding a sticker on for you this week? Let me know. Yay! I love it. Um, yes, Marissa, if I need to be adding a sticker, because you've been finding some really great ways to have lots of fun every single week. And I know last you were going to some horticulture classes. Let us know how those went too. Okay. All right. So then while y'all are putting that in the chat, because we got some stickers going on here, let me go ahead and open up. Um, Let me open up the document so we can add to our list of rest and fun and see what other things that we've been trying this week so we can add them to our list. Okay, let me see. When I'm trying to do stuff with camera, my brain can't remember where things are. Here we go. All right, all right. So here are all the things. I actually have a window for this. There we go. All right, so now, is it gonna let me? There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so we have stepping, dancing, skating. Oh, I should put line dancing on here. Let me tell you, there were a couple things that I tried from Eventbrite this week that didn't quite go well. Here's what I'm learning. Black people in scheduling their Eventbrite events, when they say it starts at 7, they don't expect you to actually come until 8, 8:30. So for me, that person who is always on time, I'm the one who's been going at 7 and they're not ready. They're still setting stuff up. So I need to start telling myself when the Eventbrite says 7, I need to get there at 8:30, which means I don't have to be on time. That's so hard for me because my grandmother has always been the one that's like early is on time and on time is late. My grandmother will be 15 minutes early to her death, okay? Like she is always on time and early. So I've 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 had a couple events where I ended up leaving early because the event started way later than I expected and I wasn't willing to sit around and wait. But that's what I'm learning about the event. Um, Let me know, how has that been going for you guys? Has it been what fun for you? Like, is it working for you? Um, I love this. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We got some good stuff in here. How about this? Of course, it's going to. For rest and fun, I earthed with a friend in my yard. It was so rejuvenating, and I'm so grateful my friend tried this new activity with me. Marissa, I love every single week you come with a new activity. It makes me so excited. And I love that all of it is like being out and enjoying the world. Let's look up earthing because I have absolutely no idea. Earthing activity? Earthing is also known as grounding, is a practice that involves connecting with the earth to help you restore your body's natural state. Here are some activities: walking barefoot, laying on the ground, swimming or bathing, gardening, using grounding products like mats, blankets, patches, socks, okay, yoga. Oh, you know what? I actually have a friend. She's very electrical in her body, and she has to do some of this stuff as well because, like, she can't wear a watch. The watch won't work when it's on her body. But when she's speaking on a mic, if it's a cheap mic, it won't work. Then you can take it off and give it to somebody else. It'll work just fine. She's got a lot of like electric in her body, so she has to spend time doing grounding activities. I completely forgot. I wasn't connecting that together until reading them. Self-kindness is definitely a part of it. And then listening to music, breathing exercises, stretching, body scanning. She does a lot of like laying on the ground and walking barefoot. This is worth that. I love this. I love this. Um, this is so special. Thank you for creating this space. Yay! I'm glad it feels good. I'm glad that we get to learn different things from each other. Because Marissa, listen, can you start doing videos about these things? Like, come on. This is so good. I love what we're learning. What is earthing? I love that. Oh, and you hand make the stickers? So I could totally go, excuse me, while I make the stickers to announce the restock. Thank you for this idea. Come on. Yes, especially a handmade sticker, girl. I hope you're like pricing yourself well for that. Because if you underprice yourself, I'm gonna send you a note to tell you to raise the price. Come on now. Okay. Yes. For earthing, you put your feet on the earth barefoot. It regulates your temperature and nervous system. It is so overall healing and easy. Come on for healing and easy. I love that. And you could do that anywhere. You don't like, as long as you got some ground, we could be in Mexico, we could be in Charlotte, we could be on the on the West Coast, all of those places. I love it. Oh, that has my name all over it. You right. I love that. Please. And what a video to just, that's another good video. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but like, let's go earthing together. And you put in the description Make sure you're outside with some good headphones on so you can hear me and ready to take off your shoes and socks so that we could stand in the grass and feel the ground. Ah, yes. I would stand there with you for 15 minutes without any like I could totally see myself doing with you. It has not, yes, you're right. It has y'all. Marissa's. I love it. This definitely has my name all over it. Okay. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so we're adding that. We're making sure we get Marissa her sticker right now. I love this so much. Okay, now here's the other thing about the stickers. I just been using some stickers that I put up here. If you're like, I don't want a shoe, I want a different sticker. I would love for everybody to get the same sticker for that day. But if you want to suggest like the sticker for next week, if you don't want to use the sun, or maybe if we use a moon, or maybe it's two girls dancing, whatever. If you have an idea for a different sticker, then I'm happy to change. I want to change the sticker every week so that it feels fresh and new. Let me know what sticker that I should have in there too. Okay. All right. Let's do that. I love it. Yes. So Marissa got her sticker for this week too. I love it. So good. Okay. All right. All right. So we have looked at that. So I want to add that to the list. Earthing. I need to add some more spots to our rest and fun list because we're killing it. We have so many different options of things that we can do for rest and fun that are free, that are simple, that are easy, that we could do just about anywhere. Like as long as if you work somewhere that has some grass outside, like outside of this co-working spot, for my lunch, I can go outside, stand in the sun, close my eyes, take my shoes off, take my socks off, and stand in the grass. And once Marissa starts doing videos, I can put Marissa in my ear to listen while I stand there and do that. Yes, this is the kind of rest and fun that is helping ground us, that's helping us connect back, and things that we can do throughout the week. You don't have to wait to the end of the day. You don't have to wait to the weekend to get more rest and fun in our schedule, okay? That is so restful. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. If there are any other ideas to add to the list, come on. I literally want to add an earthing routine. Oh my gosh. And I have to do it now before it gets too cold because I'm not doing it when it gets cold. I'm not about that way. But until it gets cold, I can start adding that in my schedule. So yeah, am I gonna longboard? No. But Marissa will, and my best friend will. She got a longboard for Christmas for her birthday 1 year. So we're adding all of those things to our list. Okay. What? Y'all will earth with me? I love that. Yes, girl. We want to be invited. Please allow us to be in the room, even if it's electronic. I'm into it. Please, please do. Okay. I love it. I love it. Okay. So we got our check-in done. We celebrated our wins. We looked at some things for rest and fun. Events to attend. So I haven't been to Kizomba in a while. Let me tell you, my other favorite thing, like I said, coming to this co-working space, the only reason I don't come here often, it is on the other side of town. If I was coming from home, I wasn't coming from home today. This would be a 45-minute drive for me each way. So it's really far. But on the weeks when I'm at my family's house, it's so much closer to me. So I like to come over here on these weeks. Man, coming to a co-working space, making connections like I made with Olivia today are so, so amazing. Every time I come, I meet another amazing Black woman. And so I'm going to add that to the list of places to go even though that's like working, it still creates that meeting new people around the water cooler vibe, which is really nice, especially when you work from home, because you're not gonna meet anybody in your house unless you're looking for them or unless you're getting on a digital co-working. So it gives the nice happy medium to that. So something else to consider. Okay. Okay, I love it. Let me see. Thanks for remembering the permaculture class. It was amazing. I shared the time I grew in my garden and I felt so abundant. I love that for sharing it and the abundance that comes with sharing. So beautiful. Yes, let's go. Let's earth together, y'all. I would love to earth together. Please listen and tag me so I can start adding it to my calendar because if it's not on my calendar, it's not real. I'm the worst with that. If it's not on my calendar, it's not real. Even my rest and fun, that's why I schedule it. And with that, that's a good segue into now we need to start scheduling the rest and fun that we have for the week in our schedule because the thing about scheduling it is it helps us prioritize it. It helps us not have to get to a point where we've double booked ourselves. It helps us actually say, I am choosing to focus on this. Because the one thing that I feel like it's really easy to, or that it's really easy to not recognize that we are sometimes complicit in the fact that we don't have rest and fun. Like sometimes we are the reasons we don't have rest and fun because we keep prioritizing other things to do. We keep prioritizing doing rather than being. And so, like, we have to choose it. I have to choose it. And one of the ways that helps me choose it is by putting it in my calendar. Like that's what the time is for. And so like some of the things I'm choosing, my goddaughter said to me yesterday morning, Gotti Rashida, we have not done a movie time in a long time. Like we haven't made us popcorn, we haven't done a movie because that's one of my I like to watch animated movies and their parents don't really like to, so I love doing it with them. So she was like, you need to get that on the schedule. And I was like, you know what, Baker? You're right. I do. I need to get it on the schedule. So I'll put it on the schedule. Um, I'm gonna be putting some earthing on my schedule as well. Like I really love that idea. And then my run club is on my schedule. My time to go dancing is on my schedule. I have to put those things on my schedule because it helps me prioritize the rest of the time. So that's what we're moving on to. Okay, number you guys know this. You've been here every week, so this is what we're about to do. So um, now I'm going to go and put those things in my schedule. Now, since I'm finishing up an 8-day sprint, I have weeks where some weeks are really heavy on the rest of the plan, and then I have other weeks where I'm kind of just doing my regular rest and fun things. I'm not adding anything new. And this week coming up, as I finish off this sprint, is going to be like me just maintaining some of my regular rhythms and routines for rest and fun and knowing that that's going to be good for me. So, oh my goodness. Keena, are you serious? Keena said, I wouldn't mind earthing in some snow. Girl, you are brave. Listen, I can't even imagine earthing in some snow. But I will get out there and make a whole fool of myself and try it if y'all do it. I'm gonna do it just because it's with y'all. That's amazing, Keena. Like what makes what makes specifically earthing in snow sound interesting? I guess it's the same thing as like doing a plunge, but that freaks me out too. Listen, that's amazing. Okay. I love that, Key. Let me know if there's somewhere I can read your writing. NYC and LA sounds like an epic trip. Wait a minute. Oh, I missed that. My goal is to write books and create designs while I'm traveling from New York to LA. Oh, okay. That's amazing. Okay. Now, Kina, even if you don't share this, I would love for you to chronicle your trip. So maybe just once a day, or maybe like in the morning when you wake up and you're reflecting on what you did on your trip the day before, because that's an amazing trip. I would love to do that. That's another thing I would love to do. Oh, that sounds so amazing. Like, get on your phone and do an audio recording and just talk about what you're doing. You're going to be able to use those recordings when you do some of the other things that we talked about. Like, what is it like to like it's going to be like your audio journal of the things that you're experiencing, feeling from seeing as you go on this journey. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love this. Please, please do that. I want to hear all the things. I want to hear it. I love that. And Kina, you said you love the snow, girl. I don't know if we could be friends. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Wow, I can't believe anybody loves the snow. Making angels in the snow. That's so fun. Okay, I like to make carpet angels, not snow angels. But I love that. That is so fun. Okay, yes, I hope that you do it and I hope that you share it. I would love, 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 love to hear all of that. Oh, that's so fun. I love that. And while you're making snow angels, I will make carpet angels with you, okay? Because I'm not about that snow life. Okay, good, good. All right, so we're getting into the time where we create our schedule for the week. As we do every week, we have about 25 minutes. You're going to have 25 minutes to go into your schedule, whether you do that digitally on a program like Ellie or Sensama. So Ellie is my choice. Um, but I also, you guys, I think I'm actually going to. I'll talk about that later. I think I'm going to add a written version to complement my digital version. I did some research about that this morning. But yes, we're setting up our schedule. So whether you're doing it digitally or whether you use a physical planner, whatever you use, whether you bullet journal, whether you use the calendar, whatever it is, you're going to use the next 25 minutes to set up your schedule for the next week. And really the goal is to prioritize rest and fun. So when I say prioritize it, I mean schedule it. I mean use time blocking, the time blocking method, and block off time in your calendar that says, I am going to rest at this time. And then when that time comes up next week, I want you to actually do it. I want you to actually prioritize it because this is what's helping us start to add more rest and fun in our schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to put the music on. If you need anything, let me know in the chat. And then once we finish that, we'll come back together to wind down for the weekend. Okay? All right. Let me get that started right now. Sometime. And where's the music? Here it is. All right. So here we go. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's pre-recorded. Oh, that's amazing. I thought that was lame. Okay, I'm not going. That's actually amazing. Wait, am I sure? I saw it. I never saw it before. Maybe it's supposed to be available. Okay. Yeah, I finished the pen, which is such a beautiful thing, but it's also sad because I don't have another one with me right now. Okay. I have a do that sort of channel from next week. And then I also want to have a meeting with the Antoine of the Anthony. Oh, I've been invited to do investments. Hmm. Okay, I need to follow up with them. Right. I'll follow up with them. My goodness, I have that tomorrow. I can't do it. This is Friday. Okay, so when I can hear it, that's next week at the time. With Fred. How are you today? I am in a new spot. I'm doing a live stream, so I was like, oh, this is, oh no, it's fine. I always have a second to say hello. Oh no. Yes, thank you. Right, it's not really okay. Yeah, let's see. Right, I have to go out soon. Let me do that. Okay, then that's gonna be a late night. That will be the last late night. I'm gonna go late night.
So nasty.
for the time. Yes. I need to update my template. And then I'm gonna do that. Oh, I need to make the collaboration with Jay. Mm. Mm. Okay. Let's start it this week. Mm. Okay. What else? That's the day. Okay, this is good for them. This is very special. Okay, updates for the email just today. Review outline is not happening to me. Okay. Yes, we have time. I could do it. I really have this together. Yes, that's actually the same thing as this. I remember what notes I had in mind. All of this could be at the same time. The same thing. Good. That's what we did. That is going to be planned tomorrow. And your mom will be the I'm gonna play for us. Let's see. Oh, I could take them with me to Nightmares tomorrow. I need to tell her to go home. Okay, I'll tell them afterwards. That's exactly what I'm doing. Do that and make them that'll be for about this time. And then I work on this is not recording today though. This is actually gonna be slipping. It's just doing very plus spells. I'm going to change that to better cryptic. This is going to be bold. Yeah, we could also start going to we're going to step into night too. I need to put personal page. do this tomorrow. Good. Okay. And you're gonna love that. Okay, my mom is gonna love that too. Okay. And then I have a couple more videos to add, so just spend a little bit of time and then Sunday. I want to do that in the morning for the coffee. Okay. Any videos you have? Data. Oh, let me check. Sorry, I've been straight talking. I hope it's not bothering you guys. Okay. Yeah. Need to look. See video. And then okay. Need to what's going on? Oh, oh, I'm gonna have one, two, that's the four. We have six videos. I've been listening. Maybe I will post two videos a week. Okay, don't worry about that after we get them ready. Um, this is the code. See, this is where I get in trouble. But I'm doing once a week. And then, yes, once a week. And then that'll help me get my routines and making shorts together. Okay, we're sticking to it. I don't think I can do it 6 weeks and 30 days. Yeah. And let's go to, and then, let me go back. I think that's actually, each one we'll do that in November. Monday. Monday, Dr. goes off to school. This will probably be shorter. You travel through for that. And we're gonna put this up for one more time. That's where go to the 30th. Crap, I need to start. I think I start this week. I can. I start as a week. That's so tricky. You just schedule. Really have that schedule like that. Okay, everything for Monday is scheduled. A little bit of flexibility here. Tuesday. Okay, and the Tuesday is already scheduled. Bridesmaid stresses in the way. Okay, I need to back up. Okay, so schedule except this time for work on this project. Okay. This is cold if it's not too cold. This will be home. This is usually home. Schedule. Okay, everything on Thursday is scheduled. Everything's gonna be a hell of a day. I know I'm gonna So let's keep the post totally working. I think, yeah, coaching session very recorded on Thursday. And then next Friday, we head to Southern Charm on the farm. Can't remember how far the drive is. We're going to be smoking the car all week. Mm. You want to take a break to do this? Mm. This is my happening. This is happening today. You know what? It might happen on the drive. That's not true. I could do this on the drive. Because I'm not going to. What'll happen on the drive? Sometime around home. Okay. You got everything. Got a little purple in this. This is purple. This is purple. This is technically purple. I don't know how to purple in this is purple. Go on this one. This is not happening on Saturday. I might not even be doing this at all next week, but I will look at that next Friday because I just need to be here next Friday. Okay. All right. Listen, look at that. I think I got 5 minutes to spare. I do. Hopping in after a little nap. Yay! Welcome, Alicia. I'm so happy you got a nap today. That's amazing. Well, I might have to add that on Sunday. See, this is why I got to schedule it in. Because I'll be like, I forgot to nap. I forgot to do earthing. I forgot. I love it. Okay, Marissa said, hey Alicia, yes, love that you are getting to nap. I hope you're having a lovely and restful sabbatical. Yes, I hope you are too. I also want to know the update to your camper van. I love those videos so much. I don't know if I could do the camper van vibe, but I feel like it so much aligns with tiny houses. So I'm like, ooh. Yeah, I want to know update for that too. Okay, we got just about 4 more minutes to finish up. So I'm going to use those next 4 minutes to look at a few emails so that I can get that done. One less thing for Mary to worry about. I'm not gonna I don't want to mess up the thing. So let's see. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much. I'm learning how to rest well. It's really new for me to do nothing, but I really need it. Oh, that's so amazing. It is a new thing. I don't even know. I have time. I could do nothing for a short period of time. I can't imagine doing nothing for a week, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't try. So I love that. It is definitely a new thing. It's a new thing for a lot of us, and I appreciate that you're making it happen. So good. I love it. Yes. So good. Okay. I'm gonna spend these last couple minutes and look through a couple emails, and then we'll wind down for the weekend. Oh, also, if you have scheduled Rest and Fun for this week and you want to get your sticker for the week, honey, let me know so I could put it on the check-in. You deserve that sticker. Come on. The invitation. Okay. Hmm. Let me look. Mm. I mean, that's fine. Let me see. We, I could do that because I didn't know you're taking the clothes and just send her feel good to go. Okay, we got just a couple minutes left, and finish responding to this one email, and then we'll wind down. Thank you so much for the invite. Okay, recording. Okay. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna finish replying to that in just a minute so that I can make sure getting us moving. Okay. Ooh, more conversation. I love it. Okay. Hi. I think I'm gonna get a minivan and do a simple DIY no build renovation in there. The camper vans are really expensive and I really want to get out in nature. Ooh, are you gonna chronicle that and share that with us? Are you going to do all the work? I'm guessing because if you want to DIY it, you want to keep it simple. You know what? I have a friend. Her name is Kavi. I'll send you her information on Instagram. She's been doing something similar from her Jeep. Um, but I imagine that a minivan would have more room. So, oh, I'm so excited to follow you on this journey. And I'm really excited that you want to get out in nature. I don't love nature that much because nature likes to eat me alive. Y'all know I had to go to the emergency room for bug bites earlier this year. But I love that some of the rest of us get to enjoy it way more than I do. This sounds super cool. And I say that, but I also have to, if you don't know this, you'll learn more when I do this recording with Maya. I backpacked and lived in a tent off and on for a whole year, like a tent. Actually a 1.5 person tent at that. So, um, I obviously can do it, and I can do it without dying. I don't say I choose it too much more too often, but yeah, I've lived in a tent, so there's that. So actually, the van would be an upgrade. So yes, I can't wait to hear more about this. Fun and rest this week. Fun. I went to karaoke last night. Oh, that's fun. I remember watching a video where you said when you do karaoke, oh, because I want to write a love letter. I meant to tell you that. I'm going to write a love letter. And I don't know, I've sent you messages. So I don't know if the messages have come through, but I've sent you an email and I've sent you an Instagram message. So just in case, if you just haven't had time to respond, that's fine too. But I'm so excited. I'm going to be writing a love letter to put into your book. Super excited about that. Thank you for sharing that call with all of us to join and be a part of that. It's going to be, I think I want to talk about, I think I want to create a love letter around dreaming. Because as we talked about before, dreaming is a character building activity. And I wish that there are some things that I wish my earlier self would have known about dreaming that I think I want to talk about. So, all right, I got off track. Let me get back. I went to karaoke last night. Oh, that's what I was saying. You talked about how when you go to karaoke, this is not about like using your really singing voice. This is just about having fun and singing. I love that. I love the freedom in that. And you ate a brownie on Sunday. That's amazing. That is so amazing. If we ever get to meet up, I want to make you some avocado brownies. They are my favorite, and they're like a healthy fat bomb because they have they're uh they have no flour and they're made with avocados, which is a healthy fat, and they're delicious. Forget all of that. They're delicious. So there's just that. Okay. For rest, I've been listening to my body, and resting is needed while on my cycle. So good. I appreciate that so much. I want to do a panel where we get together and talk about what does it mean to listen to our body? Because I think we say that, but I think some of us really do that naturally, and I think some of us wish that we did that naturally, but need some training. Like we don't really know how to do it, and I would love to pick the brains of some of us that feel really good about how we listen to our body. Because some of us, we've been taught to turn it off. We've been taught to ignore our bodies. We've been taught how to just push through. And I and myself have been learning to connect back to my emotions, back to my body, and listening to it. So I hope to hear more about that too. That's amazing. Girl, let me add your sticker. You deserve that sticker check. Let me add, okay. I gotta open it back up. I had closed it, but that only takes a second. That's not a problem at all. Because I love giving out the stickers. Come on with the stickers, yeah. Alicia Lee is getting her stickers today. Yeah, yeah. My terrible subject. Yes, girl. All the stickers. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. So good. I love it. I love it. Okay. Oh, I hear that about resting being new. You absolutely deserve the rest. Okay, so I'm glad we're not the only ones that think resting is new. And that's why I do this, because I have to really challenge myself. Resting in that hammock, every time I do it, it reminds myself, I have to remind myself constantly that this is life. Resting is life. Working is not life. Resting is life. Working is not life. Resting is life. Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. These encouragements are so helpful. Good. Yay. And yay, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for telling me. I haven't been checking my emails or DMs. I'll definitely go back and check. Okay, good, good. 'Cause I was like, maybe. And if she doesn't want to, it's okay. My feelings are not hurt, but let me just tell her just in case. Because I also know you're on your sabbatical. You're like, listen, I'm not checking for y'all right now. And that's okay. You don't have to. That's okay. Yes, happy Friday. All the love, all the connection. Yes, I'm having to learn my body and my cycle. I have had absolutely no idea about this for the last 18 years. Right. My mom never told me to listen to my body. She said, put a tampon up there and keep it moving, child. That's what my mother said. And I get it. I'm not faulting her for that, but Black women are stepping into a season where we're not just pushing through anymore. And I love talking about every single part of that. We're not pushing through in work. We're not pushing through in how we take care of ourselves. We're not pushing through in our mental health. We're not pushing through in our emotional, our financial, like any parts of health in our lives. Like we're actually making space for that now. And so yeah, we have to learn to connect back to that intuition that we've been told to turn off. Or have not had the privilege to connect back to, but we're taking back that privilege. We're making it ours. We're not waiting for permission for it. We're taking it and it's ours now. I love that. And we're all connecting it back to us. Yay, sticker. Yeah, I love this. I love that y'all get as excited about stickers as I do. Yes. Oh, did you do? I need to do a session with Marissa as well. I really do. The healing opens up so much. Investing in healing opens us up more than we recognize. I think sometimes we underplay coaching and therapy, thinking that, oh, I've already learned so much about myself. people who are offering sessions have learned to ask questions that we don't naturally ask them. It opens us up in new ways. So I let me write that on my list. I need to look at setting up a session with Marissa for a healing session. Set up healing session with Marissa Price. Y'all think I'm crazy when I say if it ain't on my schedule, it ain't real, or if I don't write it down, it ain't real. I write everything down. Which reminds me, I was saying before, I just finished a pen, and we know how we like stationary stuff. I am so specific about this pen. It's a Pilot G2.38. I'm gonna have to drive 45 minutes because I got a collection of these already. I'm gonna have to drive 45 minutes on Monday to get me a replacement because I just finished this one. Now, here's the lovely thing. I love finishing a pen, but I also hate that I don't have another one with me. And these little stupid pencils that are at the this one doesn't even have a point. The ones that are at the co-working space ain't doing it for me. You know that the stationary's got to be right, y'all. Resting is life. It is so life. Yes, yes. OMG, that makes me so happy. Yay, 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 yay. LIFE, life, period. Period. Hugs and hearts and yoga spots. Yes, I love it. We are not pushing through anymore. No, we're not. We're reclaiming this. It Our rest is not a privilege. It is a right to life. And we are taking that right. Like when I think about healing from slavery, we're taking our right to rest as reparation. Come on, reparations. I love it. I love it. Okay. Uh, this is the group Little Me Needed. Thank y'all so much. Yay! This is the group Little Me Needed too. I started putting in my bio that one of my goals is to help like the little black girls inside of us that never had the space to do some of the things that we're now doing that we're doing now. Going back to her and saying, hey, it's your chance to heal. Like, enjoy this. You don't have to do anymore. Like, I'm protecting you. Oh, which reminds me too, on Hulu, there is a series Kerry Washington does, and it's called Unprisoned. And on one hand, it talks about how her dad is getting out of prison, but on the other hand, it's talking about her going through therapy and she talks to her inner self, her little girl, and some of the conversations are so beautiful. Between that and Queenie, such good shows on Hulu for Black women. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that, I think you would enjoy it. I think you would enjoy it. Yay, me too. I'm so grateful. All the things. I just had an interview and I only stopped breathing once. I relate to that. I relate to that. Congratulations. Come on. Reminding ourselves to breathe is really not that easy. Gosh. Marissa, when we do the earthing one, the earthing, video together as we earth together, please remind us to breathe because I could just see myself holding my breath that whole time. Please remind me to breathe so I don't pass out. Yes, I love it. I love it. It's so healing. I love it. Okay, so good. Okay. Yes, no longer pushing through my body, soul, and spirit. I'm honoring their boundaries. Yes, because they have boundaries and we've been ignoring them things. We got to start pushing past them, start listening to them. That is healing because other people didn't respect my boundaries. This is a practice. It is a practice. Oh my gosh. I love this. This makes me so happy. I'm glad that we do this every week. I'm so glad that we do this every week. Okay, so now we've set up our schedule. We've put in rest and fun. We've put in the other things that we got to get done too, but we really set up for rest and fun. And that's an amazing, amazing thing. So now it's time to start winding down for the weekend because it's the weekend, baby. Listen, we're gonna get to the point where it doesn't even matter if it's the weekend. We've gotten so good. I'm manifesting this for us. We're gonna be at a point where we've gotten so good at manifesting rest and fun or creating rest and fun in our schedule throughout the whole week that the weekend just feels like another day where we make space to be present in ourselves and our body and give our bodies what it needs. Like that it doesn't have to be about Friday. Like we don't have to wait for Friday to manifest rest and fun. So I'm manifesting, I'm speaking that into existence for us, okay? That that is one of my life goals to reach Black girls, that I needed these spaces. Yes, we need these spaces for our own healing so that we can go back and pass it on. You know, people always say about the Harriet Tubman, they like, well, you're the Harriet Tubman of this or that. But if we could all channel our Harriet Tubman, like that's when this whole Black woman culture changes and the connection that happens. I don't know if you guys might have missed my story at the beginning, but I'm in a co-working space. And another Black woman that I met just 2 days ago. I met this woman 2 days ago. I told her that I was trying to get a different space in the co-working area. She was like, well, that space would be good. Do you want me to like hold it off for you? Girl, when the woman got up, she protected this whole space for me to come over here and do this live stream. She don't know me from a can of paint, but we show up for each other. I love how Black women shows up for each other. Like when we do powerful, unstoppable, amazing. Yes, and creating that space for us and going back and healing our younger self so that we can receive this. Powerful. Okay, you know I'm on a rant. I'm done. I'm done ranting. I just appreciate this so much. I'm glad that you appreciate it too, because it wouldn't be the same without you. I'm so grateful for every single one of you here. Like the babies need your medicine. Yes. Come on. I love it. Breathe. Come on. Okay. Okay? So if we're doing earthing with Marissa, Marissa Price needs to do breathing. Listen, don't play with me. I will get on a live stream and breathe with you for a whole dang hour. Just make it called Breathe with Me. Yes. I will literally get on that live stream and breathe with you. Listen, I'm into it. Let's do it. I'm so glad that we do this every week. This meeting is a part of my rest and fun. Yay! It's rest and fun for me to connect with you guys too. I'm so grateful for it every single week. That's so lovely. I love the interactions like that. Yes, she showed up. Showed up. It was so good. Screenshotting. Yes. Screenshot all the things, you guys, because you deserve it. You are an amazing group of women. I'm so grateful for you. So, 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 so grateful for every single one of you. We're forming a healing. I love this. A healing Justice League, yo. Yes. Yes. Come on. I love that. That is so good. Without superhero capes. Oh my gosh, I could just see it right now. I like see the um we're all like doing the Superman pose because the Superman pose just actually opens up your body to receive. But we doing it without case. We're just humans over here. Black women humans at that, being amazing and standing in our power and our freedom. Mm, it gets me hype, y'all. Listen, this is so good. That gave me chills. I love hearing that women show up for you. Yes. Yes. Between the credit card situation last week, between a friend of mine, a close friend of mine being like, no, I'm paying you, like all of those things have been so encouraging, so amazing. I love every bit of this. I just went to the Wonder Woman post too. Yes, listen, please, y'all, if you remember, take a picture of yourself, get a full head to toe of doing your Superwoman pose. You just gotta put your chest out a little bit, put your hands in your hips. I'm gonna make us a thumbnail. And yes, I'm gonna make us a whole thumbnail. Okay? Please. In your Superwoman pose. Not because you have to be super, just because you are that super. Because you are that super already without having any superpowers. You are that super. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so as we're getting ready to wind down for the weekend, here's what we're doing. First and foremost, make sure you got rest and fun in your schedule. Okay. You see, mine was purple, and some of them were blue because I had them scheduled actually in my calendar. Then we're looking at how many windows can we close. Now, I'm gonna look at mine today. Let's see. I can close this window because we're done with that for today, even though next week I need to add another page here. So I'm gonna duplicate this page. Let me see, can I do that real quickly right now? I'll work on it afterwards, so y'all don't need to sit through that. I can close this window. Come back. No, we're closing it. Okay, good. So we're closing that. We're closing this. I'm going to be finishing up the stuff on this tab today, and this whole thing is going to get closed. So all of these are going to be gone. Okay. Oh, my bridesmaid dress was delivered. That's amazing. Okay, good. Um, this is going to. Okay, now this is one thing I don't really close because this is what reminds me to do my rest and fun. But I am going to be closing this. This was me prepping for my collaborations. Marissa, if you want to talk about that and how I would love to know how you set up for your videos and how you prep and what you use. I use Canva for everything. So I like make a folder and I make where's a good one? Oh, this one I finished. So I make like a thumbnail, then I make a vertical one so I can post it to Pinterest and like all of that stuff. So I would love to know how you do that. All of this is getting closed today. This is getting closed today. That's all work stuff. This, y'all, this is a whole nother topic. And I don't want to make us go over, so I won't bring it up today. But this is an inner conversation that I've been having with myself. Um, I'll give you the short of it is I am in a place where my business is like starting to really gain some momentum, like so much so that I could probably sit here and cry how much I'm grateful for the momentum is starting to happen. And I've also been applying for jobs for like supplementary income. And while I've been doing that, I've also been like, I don't want to apply for jobs. So that's why this tab is open. Now, I have been working with two other amazing Black women who are creators on YouTube that have been helping me move through like contract work or apply for contract work in positions. But I also don't want to do it. So we could talk about that later. Like I'm at a Y in the road, and because I haven't yet been able to make a decision, I have left this tab open. So this one's gonna stay open a little longer, but like I said, I'm closing some other ones. This is how I manage all my YouTube creation. And as you can see, there's a whole lot going on up in here. A whole lot going on. But that can get closed. So that's all the things that are getting closed on my window, on my computer, my laptop today. What are y'all closing? Y'all closing some windows so we can free up some space in our mind and in our heart, you know? Let me know. What are you closing for this week? Okay. Yes. Okay, wait, I missed a couple things. Okay. Sleeper Woman pose. Oh, thank you so much. I was so nervous for that. No, don't, girl. Yes, for that Wonder Woman pose. Come on, girl. I would love for us. I'm serious. I want to make that thumbnail. Please do your Sleeper Woman pose. I would love it. Oh, Marissa, I'm so glad you made that video. That through the nerve. I gotta get. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it today while I'm driving home. I'm gonna watch it. Um, email, email and spirit. No organization besides that. That's amazing. I am trying to find the happy medium. You guys, I don't know if you watched this Wednesday's video. I've been channeling Marissa's free spirit of just showing up, turning on the camera and recording. That video that I did on Wednesday, was one of my first ones, and it will not be the last. Um, but I'm gonna work on that. I appreciate that a lot. Man, that's amazing. I appreciate that you could just my brain is like, wait, what are we talking about again? I literally have a Chicken Little moment. So wow, that's powerful. I'm doing the same thing. Thank you for your transparency. Yeah, it's a thing. It's hard. It's a hard why in the road. But after 5 years in, I for the longest time felt like I should apply for the job, but in my own effort to let go of my shoulds, and in my own effort to not try to make my dreams manifest faster than God says they should, because that's a good part of it. That's a big part of it. I want my tiny house now. Your girl wants her tiny house now. How will she get it? How will I get it? I get a job to supplement my income and to prove to the banks that I can afford my house, even though they're making money. That's a whole other topic. But yes, one of the things that my heart has been talking about. And I've been thinking about making a video about it and a series that talks about my tiny house journey and like some of the ups and downs that's happened with it. I also would love to show you, I already have a parking spot for my tiny house. I would love to show you that parking spot. It's one of the things that when I'm being impatient, I go to that spot and it reminds me that I've made progress and that more progress is to come. So, yes, I want to be free, but this trash capitalism system is hard. It's hard. It pulls us back in. And I think that's another thing for this channel. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, we just stop. Like, if it was that easy to just stop capitalism, none of us would be doing it. Because why? Why would we want to sign up for being slaves? Like, it's not that easy. But I think there's also things that we could do to start taking, to start owning, to start like putting our hand on our freedom and actually receiving it. So yes, not easy by any stretch of the imagination. I'm praying for very, very easy jobs for y'all that pay you for being available, but don't have to do a gosh darn thing. Yes, listen, I receive all of that, Marissa. Thank you for that manifestation. In Jesus' name, let us all receive that. Come on, hallelujah. Come on, Jesus. Listen, I listened to, I listened to the Bible over the year. There was a scripture this morning. Now, because I'm trying to remember it, I'm not going to remember it. But it was like, listen, Jesus is close to us in those times when we're asking to him, like, open your heart and ask him. Like, allow yourself to be humble and ask that man for his help. He created you so that you could be in relationship with him, but you're too scared to ask him for his help. I'm gonna need you to stop trying to do it on your own. I'm gonna need you to quit trying to be a strong black woman and ask Jesus for his help. That's how I received it this morning. That's not what the Bible said, but that's how me and Jesus and Spirit talk to each other. So there's that. Okay. I love that prayer. It is. I second that. I second. I third it. Since Alicia seconded, I'm a third it. Okay. Thank y'all so much. I love it. You have a spot. That's amazing. That's the hardest part for most of. It is. That's the hardest part for most tiny. It is, and it has been. So I wanted a tiny house since, man, it's more than 10 years. 10 years now, and I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it. That was a really, that was literally has been the hardest decision. So deciding that I wanted to put it here in Charlotte opened up a world of opportunity for me. And then it also made me think, like once I get here, my goddaughters are here. I moved here for a specific reason, which is a whole nother video. But when I'm ready, when that reason is not present anymore, what I want to do is take my tiny house on wheels, send it to a port, put it on a barge, and send my tiny house to Aruba, where I have then bought land, and that's where I now live. Like that's the long-term goal, and I can still take my house. Like I never want to have to pack my box again. You don't know my story as much, but I have lived in 15 places. Not to include, I've traveled to over 30 countries where I've probably lived out of a backpack or some kind of bag. I am so tired of packing bags and boxes. I cannot wait till it's just my house everywhere that I want it to be. I want to move my house to Aruba. Like, that's what I want. So, yes, listen, thank you for dreaming with me. Thank you for understanding uh, the struggles that it is to own a tiny house. And I hope that we're going to manifest it all together. This is Aruba is like one of my favorite places in the world. I would say it probably is my favorite, at least at this point now. I haven't been to the Maldives, and I really want to go to Tahiti. And watching Rashida Dow and Stephanie go to Fiji made me so excited to go there. I'm 40, so maybe for my 50th birthday, I could do the same place. But yeah, like that's where I would love to move my family. So yeah, traveling sounds cute until it isn't. Absolutely. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. So the topic that me and my co-person, her name is Maya, we're talking about, actually, I believe it's Dr. Maya. Come on, girl. Um, for Exodus Summit, we're talking about move abroad fails. Obviously, I'm not going to give you all the details now, but it's going to be a really good conversation and how uh, traveling could be hard. And I think we could romanticize it. Here's how we can avoid doing that as next time. It's going to be the conversation. So, all right. So we just talked about closing windows down for the week. Now, let's talk about what's our fun meal for the day and our fun thing to do. So I've already told you that my fun thing, or I think I did, I might have just mentioned it. I'm going stepping tonight. And while that's going to be fun, I think what's really going to be fun for me this weekend is hanging out with my goddaughters. My one goddaughter, Jackson, is so affectionate. She's a little itty bitty thing. She's tall, but she's small. She's thin. And she just likes to come huddle up into me and just hug. And it's one of my favorite things. I don't know that she knows that, but I love it when she does it. So between that and watching movies with them and making popcorn for them, and then I'm gonna, as long as her mom hasn't made any plans, I don't think she has though, I'm gonna take them to run clubs. So tomorrow morning is where I think a lot of my rest and fun is really going to come in. So that's what's going to be my fun thing for winding down for the weekend. And I think my fun meal is going to be Oh My Soul. So there is this vegan eatery here that makes vegan cheesecake. Cheesecake, when I ate dairy, was my favorite dessert. I love that I can get cheesecake from Oh My Soul. So that is, and what makes it even better, my God family, my brother-in-law, he sent me a message this morning. He says, "Hey, we're gonna get you dinner this weekend, but I'm not gonna be able to pick it up for you because I'm leaving this weekend. Can I just send you the money for your dinner?" And I was like, "Heck yeah. You don't have to pick it up. Like it's still a treat for me." And so he sent me money for dinner already. So that's already nice. So yes, I'm gonna go to Oma Soul and I'm going to get my cheesecake. Actually, I'll do that tomorrow when we leave. When we leave Matt Mouse with the girls. So that's what I'm doing for my rest and fun for this weekend. What do y'all have planned? I love it. I love it. Wait, all the hearts. I can't miss the hearts. Um, Also the economy is happening at the same time as capitalism. I think things are shifting. Things are shifting. Come on. Even when we think it's not happening, we just haven't seen this slow happening, but I do think things are shifting. And I appreciate that so much. I really, really, really do. Oh, I would love to learn more about this. I would as well. Please, please. Thank you for sharing your dream with us. I feel you about never wanting to move again. That's why I first got my RV. I know when you told me you had your RV when we talked on the phone, I got like super excited. Like, oh, that's so fun. Trauma from moving. Moving is a lot, man. I remember at one time when I was living in Costa Rica, I had stuff in Pittsburgh, I had stuff in Denver, I had stuff in North Carolina, and I was living in Costa Rica. And then it felt like I was buying the same thing multiple times because my life was spread out all over the place. That's part of the reason why I came back to Charlotte because I was like, I need a home base. Charlotte is about creating a home base for me to go out and do all the traveling that I want to do, but that my life doesn't feel so segmented uh, all over the place. So, yes. Ooh, I would love to talk to Stephanie Perry about how she's not felt homeless while bopping around. Because I have plenty of days where I feel homeless because there's like no one spot for me. So I'd be interested to hear how she thinks about that and what kind of mindset shift that we could make. Okay, price. Marissa Price. Oh, good. Oh, good to know. I had been wanting to make a video about that, but actually was worried that it was too. Girl, it's never too random. Make the video. I can't wait to watch it. Okay, Marissa is heading out. No worries. We're finishing up as well. So I just shared with you guys what things that I'm doing for rest and fun for this weekend. So I hope that you have already set up or decided what you're going to do to wind down into your weekend. So that's what I just shared, how I'm winding down into my weekend. Make sure you're being intentional about winding down into your weekend. You could share it with me in the chat. And then as we're finishing up with that, you guys, you know I enjoy you. I love having you every single week. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sharing your heart. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your love. Like, you guys, this is such an amazing space, and I appreciate you joining every single week. Like, this is Rest and Fun Manifest. So thank you so much for spending the time. As always, and now that I actually have the offers page done, if you ever want to work with me, if you want to go a little bit deeper on any of these topics, don't hesitate to send me a message. Let's talk about it. Let's get on a free exit plan call and talk about what you're going through. And if it's a fit to work together, then we can. And even if it doesn't have to be about working together, I love connecting with each one of you. I love when Marissa and I got on the phone, it was like, yeah. I was like, it's so great to see your face. She's like, oh, yeah, I always see your face, but you don't always get to see mine. So, yeah, I would love to be able to see your face. So, yeah, I think you already know that is, that's at apply.yourdreamstrategist.com. I just had a brain fart of how to help you set that up. So, yeah, super simple. I would love to get on a call with you. If you're looking for ways to work with me, that's at workwithme.yourdreamstrategist.com. The other thing that I am learning how to do better at is helping people know exactly what they get when they work with me. So, number one, when we finish the first phase of my program, you end that phase with a personal affirmation that is like your pitch. It's like your way to introduce yourself outside of your job title. So it's your, I call it a power statement, and it complements your vision statement and your mission statement. Those three things go together as like the trifecta. So you end the first phase with your power statement. By the end of phase two, you end it with your 10-year vision. A lot of us are like, how am I going to know what I want 10 years from now when I can barely tell you what I want tomorrow? Well, I have a great way of making it easy, and it reminds me that I have a destination on the map. Even if I have to get around different circumstances and deal with all the things that are roadblocking me, there is a way to get around it because I know what the destination is, and I could recalculate just like a navigation can. So that's because I have a long-term vision. So phase two is ending with a long-term vision. And then phase three is that exit plan. So what that means is, okay, you have your vision, you got your 10-year plan, but how do you break that down into what do you do every single day? How do I start taking action that directly connects back to that? That's what the exit plan is. And that's by the end of phase three, you have your exit plan. You have your clear connection to these are my dreams, and this is how I'm going to build them. Okay, so then once you finish that in phase four is all about learning how to adapt. Because, like we said, dreaming is a character building sport. So you got to learn how to adapt, when should I keep going, when should I adjust. The phase four is about learning how to adapt and learn. And so that's what that phase is about. And that phase, the outcome is a little less tangible, except that your whole life is changing. So it's real, it's tangible, but different way. So, yes, those are the four things that you get by working about by doing this program with me in any of the different ways that you decide or may decide to do it. So I'm learning how to be more clear with that. So I hope that helps. But either way, this Friday really fits into that last phase, that adapt and bloom phase. Because in that adapt and bloom phase, this is one of the weekly things that we do together and help us keep adapting and blooming every single week. Like, so yes. So yeah. Okay. I think I got everything that I needed to tell you today. Let me check the chat again. Okay, so we already got Marissa's. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you all so much. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful for all of you. Ditto, ditto, ditto. Thank you. This was amazing. Once again, it wouldn't be amazing without you guys. So please know I'm so grateful for you. The exit plan call was a game changer. Just saying. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad that it was working. So good. All right, ladies. Well, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna do a little wind down at the end, but you guys can go ahead and start winding up, setting or closing out. And I will see you next week.